Hey there, fight fans. Today in this video,
I gotta get to the fight news. Holy shit.
Merab Dvalishvili, who recently had a dominant victory over Petr Yan, has responded to UFC President Dana White's ultimatum and demanded $10 million to fight his best friend, Aljamain Sterling. Umar Nurmagomedov, brother of legendary Khabib Nurmagomedov, turned to the organization and demanded that he organize a fight with Merab.
Я думаю, белая папаха против черной папахи была бы очень интересно. Надеюсь, они примут этот бой.
Also later on in the video, UFC lightweight title holder Islam Makhachev wants to fight Conor McGregor. Makhachev also named the date when he will be having his next fight. And Stephen Thompson, who takes part in Conor McGregor's training camp, said that the Irishman is ready for war.
He looks bigger than I am, right? But he knows how to like inch forward, make himself look bigger, and I'm like, it's pretty cool to watch. Like I would never think of that, you know what I mean? But that's his persona, man. He carries it very well.
So we're gonna see exactly what he means. And then at the end of the video, Firas Zahabi, coach of former UFC 2-weight division champion Georges St-Pierre, believes that Jon Jones should be banned for life.
Jon Jones calls himself the GOAT. Guys, I hate to say it, he's not the GOAT, okay? You can't fail drug tests and be the GOAT.
Is it jealousy or exactly what the hell is going on? I mean, what did he do that he would be banned for life? So this video is going to be very interesting, but before we kick things off, I want to once again ask you to please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. There are almost 50,000 of us now, so thank you very much in advance. Merab Dvalishvili, who recently had a dominant victory over Petr Yan, has responded to Dana White's ultimatum regarding his position on a potential fight with the current bantamweight champ Aljamain Sterling. Dvalishvili stated that he had previously said his reluctance to fight Sterling after defeating Jose Aldo, which caused White to express his disapproval to Dvalishvili's trainer.
What do you not understand about that?
I'm the boss. I'm the boss. It's my way and no other way. End of story.
Dvalishvili also claimed that UFC matchmaker Sean Shelby refused to give him a fight with Sean O'Malley, Marlon Vera, and Corey Sandhagen, or even Petr Yan due to his unwillingness to fight Sterling. Now, Dvalishvili acknowledged that he understands the business aspect of fighting, but he considers Sterling a friend and a brother, and therefore will not be fighting him. Instead, Dvalishvili plans to help Sterling prepare for his upcoming fight with Henry Cejudo, and will wait for Sterling to move up in weight before fighting for the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now.
Saying, I understand business, but Aljamain Sterling is my friend and brother. He has a fight scheduled. He will fight Henry Cejudo, and I will be back in the gym in a week and help him prepare. I think after that, he will beat O'Malley and then move up. If he does that, I will fight for the title, but for now, I am going to wait. I beat Yan, who beat Sandhagen, and Aldo, who beat Cheeto. I don't have to prove that I'm better than these guys, so I'd rather wait. However, the fighter made it clear that the fight against Sterling does have a price. If they want me to fight Aljo, they can pay me $10 million, and then I will be ready. As you understand, that is a huge amount of money, and the UFC certainly will not go for it. But Merab has nothing to lose by making this statement. Or who knows, maybe the UFC bosses will give him that kind of money. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. We also have another very interesting potential fight. As you know, Umar Nurmagomedov, brother of legendary Khabib Nurmagomedov, has expressed his desire to fight Merab Dvalishvili. Umar, who is currently ranked 11th in the lightweight division, admits that fighting Dvalishvili would be a good opportunity for him to move up the rankings. He has already turned to the organization and demanded that they organize a fight with Merab. I think a white hat against a black hat would be very interesting. I hope that they accept this fight. Umar has complained that many fighters in the division avoid him, and he considers Dvalishvili a worthy opponent. However, Dvalishvili is also a formidable fighter, and it would be a risky choice for Umar. Umar does have an impressive 4-0 victory in the UFC with wins over Sergey Morozov, Brian Kelleher, Nathan Manis, and Rayoni Barcelos. However, he has only won once by decision, and a fight with Dvalishvili, who does have some great grappling and punching skills, would be a real challenge. It does remain to be seen if the UFC will organize this fight, but it will undoubtedly be an exciting one. But what do you guys think? If this fight does take place, who do you have your money on? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and moving on. Current UFC lightweight champ Islam Makhachev answered a question about a possible fight with former holder of the belt in 2 different weight categories, Conor McGregor.
Nobody understands what you're saying.
If McGregor wins against Michael Chandler, then most likely the UFC will want to organize a lightweight title fight for him. Why not? It takes a fool to refuse money fights. You just need to go out, beat him, earn money, and live happily, Makhachev said in an interview with the Weighing In YouTube channel. But one thing is for certain, if this fight does come to fruition, it could be one of the biggest spectacles in the history of the sport. With massive amounts of money on the line and passionate fan bases from both sides, the McGregor-Makhachev fight has potential to be a truly epic showdown, with repercussions that could be felt throughout the world of MMA. I mean, why not? Take, for example, Stephen Thompson, who takes part in Conor McGregor's training camp. He is saying that the Irishman is in excellent shape. He said that Conor listened to the criticism and he is ready to return to be the best. The last 2 fights with Poirier, he spent more time like a boxer, and now he is returning to the old style. It is cool not only to train with him, but also to relax. He is an outstanding showman and knows how to turn on his image at the click of a button. He knows when the camera is pointing at him. So while we are waiting for the return of Conor McGregor, who else is waiting for the return of McGregor, and who would love to see a Makhachev versus McGregor fight? Leave your thoughts down in the comments. I know I would. Former UFC 2-weight champ Georges St-Pierre's trainer Firas Zahabi had shared his thoughts on UFC heavyweight champ Jon Jones, who is ranked #1 in the pound-for-pound rankings, saying, "Jones is not the greatest fighter. You can't fail drug tests and become the greatest. If you are caught on a hormone, I believe that you should be banned for life. However, you can't get rid of it anyway. But if you get caught in cycling, you will be disqualified for life and all medals will be taken away from you, so why does MMA just get slapped on the wrist for that?" Zahabi said. Now, indeed, Firas Zahabi, like any other coach or fighter, does have the right to his own opinions. However, many martial arts fans believe that the allegations against Jon Jones are unfounded. Firas Zahabi may be overreacting. Some even believe that the accusations may be caused by envy of the success of Jon Jones. Despite such allegations, Jones does remain one of the most talented and successful fighters in MMA history.
Anybody who thinks that Jon Jones is not the greatest of all time, nobody's ever beat Jon Jones, ever. And he went through Murderer's Row in the light heavyweight division, and he destroyed everybody.
That is all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And remember, this is very important, so thank you in advance.